I gotta say, I'm really enjoying the media reaction to the first day of the Republican National Convention. These people don't know what hit them, and you can see it in their faces. There was, of course, Donna Brazil's meltdown on Fox, where she was like, I'm being devalued, I'm being devalued.
To someone who does not live my existence and do not recognize my existence. You do not recognize my existence, Tammy.
Why? Because Republicans are talking about how much good conservative policies have done for the inner city. Then there was the facial expressions on CNN, Jake Tapper, Wolf Blitzer. I mean, the constipated expressions reminded me of election night. They couldn't believe it. They were so distressed. And look at the reaction of this radio host to what is some fairly standard conservative rhetoric. Watch this.
Things. And ultimately, what's really sad is the thought of, making all of us dependent on the government. And we are not going to allow that.
You just took a PPP loan!
Moderates, a lot of people now changing over because of everything that's been happening. This is a taste of Biden's America. I mean, the rioting, the crime, freedom is at stake now. And this is going to be the most important election.
So this is fantastic. We are triggering them like they've never been triggered before. Now, why is this happening? I think the first reason is that a lot of these people, although they think of themselves as extremely cosmopolitan, extremely open-minded, they actually don't listen to the other side. They live in a bubble. They don't know many people who think like us. They haven't actually heard our arguments. Now, we've heard their arguments. When we listen to the DNC or we listen to the media, we're like, yeah, we've heard this. This is all old stuff. But for them, our arguments come as a surprise. They don't think we have arguments. And so when they hear them, they put that quizzical expression that a child has when they discover something truly new in the world. That kind of idiot look that basically says, wow, I've never heard that one before. They look like someone has just slapped them. Now, the other reason for the media's discombobulation is that they're used to controlling the narrative. They're used to describing things in a way that, of course, mischaracterizes them, but describes them in a way congruent with their ideology. Oh, they would love for the Republicans to meet secretly or in private, and then they can report it. Trump gave a dark, scary speech appealing to the worst of the American character. Kim Klacik gave an utterly distorted account of what is happening in the inner city, ignoring magnificent accomplishments by the Democrats. Tim Scott shucked and jived like an Uncle Tom. So they'd love to do this. They love to tell you what happened in their words. But now at the RNC, we get to tell our point of view in our words. And that is crushing to them. They don't have the refracting mirror to distort our narrative. And if you can believe what happened on C-SPAN, there were 5 times as many viewers that watched the RNC first day as watched the DNC first day. So our message is getting out. That's the good news for us, but it's also very bad news for them.